Did I organize my room for the first time in a week just to film this video? The answer is yes. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Vini, you can call me Vini. Here we talk about like fashion and lifestyle, so if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe. Let's just get right into it. Today we're talking about like the 5 pairs of pants that every guy should own. This is actually a video that I wish I had when I started building my wardrobe and started buying the basics. I never used to think about versatility that much when it came to like buying pieces of clothing, but now that I've gotten a little bit more knowledge and experimented a little bit more with different outfits and different clothes, I feel like I have a pretty good overall understanding of which pieces every guy should have. We're gonna divide this video in topics. So the first one is gonna be colors, the colors that every guy should think about when buying new clothes and new pairs of pants. The second topic is gonna be the 5 types of pants that every guy should own to get the most versatile wardrobe possible. And at the end, I'm gonna tell you guys which are my favorite brands, like which ones I tend to shop the most from, and which of them have the best quality jeans that I've actually owned. I feel like I've stuttered 550 times in this like 2-minute clip that I've started filming right now, so I'm sorry about that, but let's get into the video. For colors, when you think about versatility, you need to think about which colors complement the most amount of other colors for like tops and shoes. At the end of the day, before you start branching out, you need to have like a solid white pair of pants, especially for the fall and for the summer. You tend to use lighter colors and the white complements them very well. You also need a black pair, especially black jeans. They like literally go with every single piece of clothing in your wardrobe. It's slimming. It can be like very casual, but at the same time very chic. You kind of have like a big array of options when you're putting on outfits when you have these 2 basic colors. Other than those, you need a light wash blue jeans and a dark wash blue jeans. They are classics. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. At the end of the day, the jeans are actually my favorite pieces of clothing that I own. I'm obsessed with jeans. I have like way too many of them, but I feel like they're the ones that I tend to gravitate towards the most. When you're shopping for essentials, really have those colors in mind so that you can have like the largest amount of possibilities possible. No, that didn't sound right. The largest amount of possibilities when you're putting on outfits. Now let's go to the 5 types of pants that every guy should own. The first one is straight leg pants. I usually tend to gravitate towards high-waisted ones. You have like a longer torso and like shorter legs. High-waisted ones complement the body a lot better because it creates that illusion that your legs are a little bit longer than they are. I actually used to be like extremely against like baggier straight leg pants because I didn't think it complemented my body that well, but as I started like developing my style and I started understanding proportions, I started falling in love with the more baggy pants. There's also this like very big trend right now, which is like 2000s, 90s inspired outfits that people are wearing a lot, so they fit very well inside of that aesthetic. I've actually done a video just on like how to get the vintage aesthetic sort of outfits, and you should probably check that out because that's very good information if you're trying to go for that type of look. The thing about straight leg pants is that you can wear like a tighter top with them and like create that opposite fitting silhouette that looks a little bit more put together, a little bit more chic, but you can also wear like really baggy tops to make the outfit a lot more like casual. They're really easy to style. That's what I'm trying to say. The second type of pants that every guy should own are skinny jeans. Although they don't complement my body that well, they are still very good options for day-to-day and for more casual styles. They are more fitting, so they show the body a lot better. If you're like a very muscular guy and you want to show like your leg gains, I guess, it's a lot better to wear skinny jeans, but at the same time, you need to be careful when it comes to like proportions and the fit of the clothes that you wear with it. I usually like to go with baggier tops with skinny jeans because the contrast between the 2 of them kind of makes the outfit a little more cohesive. When everything is tight, it doesn't really work that well and it doesn't really create that good of a style, but that's actually my preference. I see a lot of guys on Instagram wearing like very tight tops, very tight button-ups, very tight polos with skinny jeans. That's their style and they like that style, but for me, I usually go for baggier tops with skinny jeans. The third type of pant that every single guy should own is actually a suit style pant. It doesn't really need to be from a suit. The more classy, the more put together type of pants that nowadays can actually be used with a different array of styles. You're not really limited to suits. You can wear like suit pants with tank tops, like really tight tank tops. So don't really wear like large gym tank tops with suit pants because it doesn't really look that good. But with tighter tank tops, with tighter t-shirts, or even baggier t-shirts for more like a casual and more like less put together outfit, it's actually a very versatile type of pant.
Okay, so I kind of forgot to talk about the fourth type of pants that you should have in your closet, but it's actually one that it's kind of hard to explain and kind of hard to exemplify. This type of category, I would call it like flashy pants. This is something that's kind of like different for everyone, but it's kind of like the pair of pants that you have them because you think they're cool, they're different, they're out there, maybe because you customize them, or maybe because they have some sort of like really bright color or like eye-catching details, something like that, something that stands out, that's kind of like out of the box and a little bit different than the other pieces from your wardrobe. This is actually the category of pants that I would advise you to get last. Get the basics first, and then you try to branch out to more different, more experimental kinds of pants. Yeah, I hope I explained that well. Apparently, my brain is not really working that well today, but let's just ignore that and keep on watching. Oh, my hair looks terrible. Sorry about that as well. Okay, bye.
And for the fifth and last type of pant that every guy should own are gym type of pants. These are the pair of pants that you can like layer on in the house, that you can go out to like do groceries, to maybe going to the beach or working out or going on a picnic or something more casual. I feel like they fit every single one of those occasions pretty well. If it's a day that it's a little bit more cold, I would probably wear it with a crew neck, but if it's a day that's a little bit more hot, I would probably wear it with like an oversized t-shirt. Now let's go to the brands. This is actually something that I'm very passionate about because I really like good quality pants, especially jeans. Like I like the thicker, more durable sort of jeans that don't have like a lot of stretch. So that's what I usually look for. For the brands, I'm gonna go from the most affordable ones to the most expensive ones. All of these brands have really high quality trousers, and the first cheap brand that I would recommend is Zara. You can probably find any type of pants that you want inside of that website or inside of those stores. They are usually really high quality. They kind of last a long time. The pants that I've owned from them have lasted me years and years, so I can't really complain about the quality because it's actually really good. And the second affordable brand that I would recommend is actually Hollister. Hollister, when it gets to like the end of the season and they do like those really big sales, you can get like pairs of jeans for $25 or $20. It's like insanely cheap. Every time that I go to the US, I come back with at least 3 or 4 pairs from Hollister because they actually last quite a long time. I've never had a bad experience with them, like when it comes to like the quality of clothing. For the third inexpensive brand that we're going to be talking about today, it is H&M. I would actually recommend buying in person when it comes to H&M because you can kind of feel like the texture of the pants and see if you really like it or if you don't, because I've actually been to H&M stores that I loved, but I've also been to H&M's that the quality of clothing wasn't really that great. I didn't really like the texture of most of the clothing, so I would probably recommend you buy it in person. Now going to a little bit more of a premium price point, not really premium, but like a medium price point. They have Levi's, a classic, amazing jeans. They're so high quality. They last literally a lifetime, and you can usually buy it for $70 or something like that. Since they last like a lifetime, apparently thrift stores kind of get full of Levi's, but since thrifting has kind of become really popular, I don't think you can find them that easily anymore. They don't really use stretch in most of their jeans, so the quality of the jeans is like really good, it's like really stiff. As I said, that's kind of what I look for. Probably one of the best jeans brands that I know of. And the second brand of this premium category is Calvin Klein. I know that it's like very basic to think about Calvin Klein when it comes to jeans because they are like known for their jeans and for their underwear, but my favorite pairs of jeans are all from Calvin Klein. Love the quality of the jeans. They last literally, I have just started to understand like the quality of the pants and how much they last. The first pair of jeans that I actually was excited to buy when I was like 15 or 16 was a Calvin Klein jeans that I bought. This pair of slim fit jeans that I bought 6 years ago are exactly the same today. It's impressive how much they last and how much they don't like get flimsy or get like, you know when you buy a pair of jeans and they kind of like They kind of get weird. This never happened with any of my Calvin Klein jeans. Favorite fit of Calvin Klein jeans is the 026 model. The brand that I own the most pieces of clothing from is Calvin Klein. I really love their stuff and like, obsessed with them. The last brand in this like premium price point is Tommy Hilfiger. I never used to think about Tommy Hilfiger when it came to jeans and pants, but in the last year I bought quite a few of them. If you like custom pants and like more different, more creative, like color blocking, like they're great at that. When it comes to jeans, I really like their selection, and they usually go on sale at the end of every season as well, so worth it, amazing, lasts a lifetime. Tommy Hilfiger is actually one of the most versatile brands that I actually know, and they've been in the market for so long that you can kind of find a lot of it in thrift stores or in vintage stores. And now let's go to like luxury brands. All of the luxury pieces that I own are thrifted. I actually did a thrift haul in the middle of the year. It's gonna be in the cards right here. And in the beginning of the year, I actually found so many good pieces from luxury brands for really cheap. The first brand that I actually would recommend is Hugo Boss. They are great quality. I've been to the stores quite a few times, seen their collection, seen the quality of clothing, and like the stitching is really well done. Everything's like perfect. The tailoring is amazing. It fits like the biggest array of like body types. So if you have like the money to spend, they're a really good option. Some of my favorite pairs of jeans are actually from them because I thrifted them, not because I bought them for like $500. But if you have the money to spare, it's an option. The other brand is actually Baumann. I honestly have never been to a Baumann store in person, so I can't really talk about their collection right now. Baumann has turned to the female market a lot more in the last few years, but the quality of the pieces that I own that are secondhand, they were used before by other people, probably for decades, because they're very like specific sort of format, very high quality. I feel like Hugo Boss has a little bit more experience when it comes to tailoring for men. Their expertise with suits and everything like that kind of translates to the other pieces of clothing. I don't usually go for really expensive clothing because every 2 years my style tends to change like completely. There isn't a piece of clothing that is not going to get out of style. Everything gets out of style. It comes back. 2 to 4 years ago, the like 2000 style was looked at as like terrible, but now it's coming back. But my thought process when I'm buying clothes is not really buying only stuff that is going to last me a lifetime, because that's not really how it works. If you're like me, you change your style a lot and you kind of get bored. I don't think you should spend that much money into a piece of clothing that is probably going to last you like 2 years because you're going to get bored of it. I don't think that made any sense. I hope that I'm getting my point across decently. That's the end of the video. I hope you get like something useful from this video. I hope that you think about the things that I said when you go out to buy essentials and stuff to build your wardrobe. Tell me in the comments which style of pants you usually gravitate towards. What's the aesthetic you go for when you're trying to put on outfits? And if you like this video, maybe give it a like. You can also turn on the post notifications if you want. Kind of helps when you're a small channel like this one. I'll see you guys next week. I was trying to do 2 videos a week, every single week, but my life has been like so insane right now that I haven't been able to do so. I'm trying to do at least 1 a week, but that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. What was that?